Angel and company lost that game badly, so the question becomes, how often is she going to deflect blame after a tough loss onto racist comments?
Skip Bayless finally called out Angel Reese, and honestly, it was long overdue. After Reese tried to cast herself as the victim in a rivalry she stirred up, Bayless exposed the whole act. He highlighted how the WNBA seems terrified to protect their real star, Caitlin Clark, allowing players to get away with rough play and unnecessary drama. The stats speak for themselves. Clark's games are selling out arenas, while Reese's team struggles to even fill half the seats. If you're a fan of Caitlin, drop CC Superstar in the comments. Let's go.
First things first, let's hear what Angel Reese has to say. Let's hear Angel Reese. And if you guys pay attention, listen to her voice and listen to how she's on the edge of breaking down. Very funny.
Hate speech.
Yeah, obviously there's no place in this league for that. I think the WNBA.
Let's also watch the nervous body language, the nervous twitching. Yeah.
So why did Skip Bayless publicly call out Angel Reese? After the Chicago Sky got absolutely blown out by the Indiana Fever 93-58 on May 17th, Reese came forward claiming she faced racist behavior from fans during the game. She described a hostile atmosphere and alleged harassment that she said had followed her all season. But once you examine the facts, her story begins to unravel even faster than the Sky's defense did against Caitlin Clark.
Our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
How did it affect you Saturday, trying to do your job, trying to play, and having this going on simultaneously?
Yeah, obviously it's tough, but I think I have a great support system. I'm loved by so many people, and obviously in the moment it's hard to hear, but my support system is great.
Angel Reese initially claimed she faced racist harassment from Caitlin Clark fans, especially during that lopsided loss in Indianapolis. She described hostile comments near the court, implying it was part of a recurring pattern she endured as Clark's rival. The timing was notable, though. These accusations came immediately after one of the most humiliating defeats in Sky history, a game where Clark recorded a triple-double while Reese barely made any impact.
What do you think the league's response, just coming out right away and getting that investigation going?
Yeah, obviously, like I said, they understand that this is the priority. Obviously, there's no place for this, and they preach. I think 2 days before they put out no hate, no speech. And obviously, the women in this league, they know that, and know there's no space for that. And I believe that every player in this league deserves to be treated with respect and want to come to work and just have fun and have a great environment to work at. So
this is where Reese's story starts to fall apart. The WNBA conducted a thorough investigation into her allegations, and the results paint a very different picture. After reviewing accounts from fans, teams, arena staff, and extensive game footage, the league stated they could not confirm any of the racist behavior Reese described. This isn't a small detail. It's the league basically saying her claims don't line up with the facts.
I think they've done a great job putting that out, and we're obviously just going to respond if they need to.
Were you able to?
Damn, I really wish Angel Reese would talk and step up about all of her fans calling people all these nasty names. Oh, how being silent is such a blessing. Such a blessing it is to be silent and have nobody.
Bayless also pointed out a concerning pattern with Reese. After tough losses, she sometimes shifted blame by highlighting racist comments she saw online. He urged her not to let these messages affect her game, saying, "You don't have to read them. Don't let them control you. Keep them out of your mind." The takeaway was clear. Stop using social media harassment as an excuse for underperformance.
Did a white fan actually yell something out of bounds at Angel after she and Caitlin got into it? She jumped up as she was in the right to and tried to go at Caitlin and was restrained by her teammates. I don't know if anything was said. I have no way. I just have to go by what the WNBA said, which was no evidence.
Reese fabricated a story to distract from her team's poor performance and her own struggles on the court. Rather than admitting that Clark and the Fever simply outperformed them in every area, She created a racial controversy that didn't exist. The league investigated and found nothing because there was nothing there to find.
Headline: WNBA unable to verify, quote, hateful fan comments, unquote, toward Angel Reese. Okay. Here's the league statement that was issued. We have investigated the report of racist fan behavior in the vicinity of the court during the May 17, 2025 Chicago Sky at Indiana Fever game.
This kind of behavior doesn't just reflect poorly on Reese. It hurts the credibility of the entire WNBA. When players falsely claim serious issues like racism, it makes it harder for real victims to be taken seriously. Now the league has to deal with the fallout from one player trying to rewrite history and dodge accountability after being completely outplayed by her biggest rival. The WNBA won't even protect their top star because they're afraid of their own players. Think about how absurd that is. A sophomore who has single-handedly transformed the league, drawing record viewers and revenue, yet they're too scared to give her the protection she deserves on the court.
Based on information gathered to date, including from relevant fans, team, and arena staff, as well as audio and video review of the game, we have not substantiated it. The WNBA is committed to fostering a safe and inclusive environment for everyone and will continue to be vigilant in enforcing our fan code of conduct.
This isn't just poor business. It's cowardly leadership undermining the league's own success. Saturday's game aired live on CBS, and while the New York Liberty are the defending WNBA champions, the real reason the broadcast drew massive ratings wasn't because of Breanna Stewart or Sabrina Ionescu.
Were racist remarks intended for Angel that night on social media? I'm sure some were. They're always going to be there. But should any of those kind of remarks be used as excuses or blame deflection after bad losses, especially to Caitlin Clark? Look, I'm obviously white. Maybe I just don't get it, but after a while, you say to yourself, come on, Angel, not every single time.
Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky have resorted to excessive physicality and petty tactics against Caitlin Clark, trying to slow down the league's biggest star. Clark consistently dominates games, draws record crowds, and sets TV ratings records, while the Sky appear jealous and bitter. The WNBA seems reluctant to protect her, fearing veteran backlash, letting opponents rough her up without consequences. Despite the targeting, Clark remains professional, skilled, and unstoppable on the court. Reese's manufactured drama and victim narrative only boost Clark's popularity and shine. Fans recognize who truly drives the league's success and revenue. This growing rivalry highlights clear heroes and villains in women's basketball. If you support Clark, drop CC Superstar and celebrate real talent.